This is the Steve Spagnuolo Show, exclusively on 101 ESPN.
You're listening to the Steve Spagnuolo Show on the St. Louis Rams radio network. All right, Steve, I was struck by something you said this afternoon. You echoed your comments. You said you thought you guys did a pretty good job for 3 quarters hanging in there with the Colts. Now, yesterday you said you didn't like the way things went in the 4th quarter. You amended that a little bit today after watching the film, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, we all get emotional when after the game and whatnot. And I thought a certain way at the end of the game, but you get back, you look at the film, things settle down a little bit. We all kind of get soured a little bit by really the last 3 or 4 minutes, and because you never want to have that happen. They made a couple of plays, and we didn't. And I didn't want the guys to focus on that because there was enough good in there against a really good football team. I mean, let's face it, that team is going deep in the playoffs. They always have the opportunity to do that with number 18 at quarterback, and they'll do it again this year.
Early in the 2nd quarter, I had remarked to Marco about 10 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter, things had stabilized a little bit. They scored in their first 2, and I thought that was an opportunity for you guys to get back in the ballgame with what you were saying, a big play there.
Yeah, we did, and that's what you need. You need a couple of big plays here and there, and they'll come. But I thought the offense, they had periods there, they moved the football, and I'll point out another thing that I think gets lost in this. I know we throw the interception, it goes to 28-6, and everybody's down. But the offense came right back and drove that ball all the way down to the 11-yard line. And I know it stalled, and we're playing aggressive, so we go for it on 4th down, and it didn't happen. But there's something good there. You know, when it was tough at 28-6. I mean, it wasn't like everybody stopped playing in the balloon. The air came out of the balloon. The offense went right back out there. Steven had some running plays. We threw the ball around and got all the way down the 11-yard line. So
suffered a couple more season-ending injuries. Chris Massey, who has been, just Mr. Reliable in 8 seasons, as the deep snapper, will be lost for the year. And then Bradley Fletcher, who was playing some pretty good football.
Great play on the ball.
The last 2 weeks and making the most of a couple of starts here, I guess 3 starts in a row. His injury is actually very significant, is it not?
Yeah, I mean, I think Bradley will bounce back. He's a young guy. He's a tough guy. He works at everything. But you're right. He was kind of on the rise, and it had a couple of, you go in there as a rookie at corner. I mean, let's face it, that's tough duty. And he had struggled a little bit in that first game, but in every game he got better, and I thought he played really well yesterday. And when he got the play he got hurt on, I thought he made a perfect corner play. He's running stride for stride, looks for the ball goes up, knocks it out, incomplete pass, and he kind of got his feet tangled up and resulted in an injury.
Go ahead. You can't draw him up any better than Ron Bartell, though, from scratch, from head to toe. That is an impressive. That's how you would sculpt a cornerback. Yeah, that's how you would sculpt just about any athlete.
Yeah, and really, with Bradley and Ron, boom.
They look similar.
Yeah, that was a. But you know what? We get another guy to step in there, whoever that ends up being, and Clayton and Andre Curtis, who coach the secondary. We'll get them tuned in, and away we go. We'll play another game. So.
Real quick, in light of this Larry Johnson deal, I think Steven Jackson has matured light years this year.
There's no question, Steve. I mean, every question. I mean, this has been tough. He's the go-to guy after every game. He's asked last night, frustrating, no touchdowns. He says, "Look, there are 53 guys in this room. It's all about the team." And
I did read that, and that meant a lot to me. He's been terrific. I got a lot of respect for Steve, and I'm glad he's with us. I love being a teammate of his because he's a warrior is what he is, and you got to love that.
Dick Vermeil told everybody rebuilding always takes 3 years. You have a philosophy or a timeline?
Well, I don't know how you want to put a timeline on it. I mean, it takes some time. It doesn't happen overnight. We knew that coming in. That's why it wasn't about bold predictions and promises and whatnot. We were going to take it day by day, week by week, reevaluate as we go. And, when the roadblocks were thrown in front of us, find a way around them or over them and move forward. So, I don't know that I want to do that. I want it to happen right now.
Sure.
We all do. So I don't want to wait 3 years. I know everybody else feels the same way. So we just put our nose to the grindstone, and we're not bailing out on what we believe in doing and the way we're doing it right. I did say to the team last week, I say it again, that I could look out there on the field last week at practice and see some efficiency in both sides of the ball, that things were coming together. Now that doesn't guarantee you're going to win. You still got to go out and make some plays, and things have to fall in place a little bit. But it's there. We don't want to lose that, and I don't want to let 3 minutes of the end of a game, fog that. And I reminded the team of that hang on to what we got. Let's keep building and doing that, and let this one go. Move on to the next one.
All right, Steve, we'll turn you loose. Go get ready for the Lions.
Appreciate it, guys. I always enjoy it.